Daniel Mancini and his treasured recipe for his grandmother's meatballs, which he does package and sell. 3 to a package, or how many?
There are 6 meatballs
6.
and
Okay.
6 portions of sauce. And that was like my plan with this, to get this meal home so you have a real family dinner.
Fantastic.
So it's a 5-hour process, 20 minutes you're done.
2 meatballs per person?
2 meatballs. Well, depending
Okay.
how hungry you are, you could
3
eat. Yeah, 3 meatballs. I could eat 3.
And where do they sell? Where do you sell them?
Well, can I give my website so everyone can
Sure.
find out? It's www.MamaMancini's.com.
Great.
And they could email me, Twitter me, and I'd love to hear your scented memories.
Oh, okay.
And we'll
you have a Twitter?
tell you where to get.
You Twitter?
Yeah, I just started. It's the new thing.
Oh, we know. So now we're going to brown
Yes,
all
we're
of
going to
these.
brown these.
In olive oil?
In olive oil.
Okay.
And you just want to brown these lightly. The idea is just to get some color on them and just seal in. I'm going to use my hands. That's what I do it at home, if you don't mind.
Okay.
All right, so we just roll them around. And
At the meatball factory, that's when you do it.
Yeah, and we actually still make these by hand, the same way my grandmother
you
did.
do? Oh, good.
There's nothing in this recipe that we produce that my grandmother didn't put in it, and they're just all hand-rolled and handmade.
Wow.
And so
Really
basically
nice.
like that.
Okay.
Right, and then you'll end up with...
And they get a really beautiful color.
Right,
And then you put those in the sauce?
we're going to put them in the sauce.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, you do that. I'll get the rest of
Okay.
these meatballs browning.
And then here is what makes this really, really authentic. We're going to cook this for 3 hours in this sauce.
Oh.
On a real slow simmer.
Oh, and they don't fall
uncovered.
apart.
No, they don't fall apart. And that's part of the trick. You have to stir these every 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we put them in there like that. And we still...
3 hours.
3 hours.
There.
Okay. So every 15 minutes or so, I mean, you just got to watch that pot, you know, put on a couple good movies. So Godfather's perfect because that's a long movie, right?
Oh, and here you have it, all
Yeah,
cooked.
that's them all finished.
Okay.
All right?
And we're cooking up some spaghetti. Is it spaghetti in there?
Spaghetti,
or?
we put
Okay.
spaghetti in there today. All right. And we'll dump this out. And I like to cook it a little, well, everyone likes it al dente, but I'll, you know, make it a little tougher than that because we're going to cook it in the...
In the sauce?
In the sauce to finish it off. Let me just... Okay, like this.
So a little water doesn't hurt either,
Yeah, it
does
doesn't hurt because that sauce is going to be real thick by the time that 3 hours is done. Right, and we're just going to... Perfect.
Okay, so that looks beautiful. So just put a little bit of the tomato sauce in the pan?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so I want you to serve
Okay.
the way you would do it. That's very nice.
And when you know what's nice about it is, you open up the package, you have the sauce in there, so you don't have to worry about where to get the sauce. Because most places you can buy a meatball, not the sauce.
Okay, yeah,
So we do the whole thing.
definitely.
All right, I'm going to put some extra sauce on there. And we call it Sunday sauce. My grandmother would make this on Sunday, so that's what we named it. Well, the meatballs smell good frying, don't they? I'm going to put a little more grated cheese on. Is that all right for you?
Yeah. Don't forget the meatballs.
I'm going to put those around the outside.
Oh, I
Like
see.
this. Like that.
2 is fine.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 is fine here.
Okay.
So beautiful. Now, I bet all of you are really hungry, aren't you? Yes. Well, I wish we had meatballs for everybody in the audience. We don't, but this is, it smells so good and so old-fashioned and so appropriate.
Thank you.
And nicely made. So thank you very much, Daniel.
Thank you.
And this is Grandma's Recipe. We'll be right back.